hay fever, blisters, dry hands, aching knees are kind of the reality of it.
You're going to use muscles that you didn't even probably know you had.
Hi, I'm Nat.
And I'm Emily.
And we're working on a farm during COVID-19.
The harvest of homegrown sparrowgrass, or if you prefer it, asparagus, is in full swing.
We started on exactly the same date. I was kind of looking for any work I could get hold of, really. I found a job on Facebook and I was like, Mum, what do you think of this? And she was like, oh, I did that when I was a child.
I've worked on farms since I was about 13 years old. So I basically rang round as many people as I could think of and just said, look, I'm your person.
So I got on the first day and everyone was like, oh yeah, I've done it before. And I was like, I've not done this before. So it's hard work. We might do a double pick. So we could pick all the fields in the morning, go back a couple of hours later, and it'll regrown again.
Each day we could be picking anywhere between 250 bundles, and each bundle is 250 grams, or we could be picking 1,500 bundles. And that really does just depend on what the weather's doing. It's all done by hand. We've all got our own knife that we have to just sort of slice the asparagus off. There's lots of bending down, and it is really tough on your body, but it's also really enjoyable, and with all the gyms being shut, it's nice to be able to get out and exercise as well.
In the pack house, it can be a little bit monotonous. Like, you're looking at a piece of asparagus and put it onto the machine for a solid 3 hours straight. You become hallucinating asparagus.
We're coming home and we're able to just sort of crash in front of the telly on an evening.
Going to work most days and coming home, having somewhat of a routine has been great.
We've got everything from 17-year-old boys to a 60-year-old ex-policeman.
We're all from different areas and different backgrounds and different reasons to be there.
There's definitely jobs that when we get assigned that job, everyone cheers, and if you get assigned a different job, it's like, oh, I pulled the short straw today. So some people will go into the pack house. That's sort of in a shed. If it's raining, it's quite a nice job, but if it's sunny, obviously people start complaining they're not getting a tan. We get paid around £8.50 an hour for picking the asparagus. In a couple of weeks, that will be changing to a piece rate when we start picking raspberries. That I think just stops people eating them.
Dosing up on hay fever tablets has been a must. It's been so bad, especially the raspberries, I'd say, and on a hot sunny day, walking down the things can barely breathe.
My granddad, when he was going through college and university, he worked driving tractors, harvesting grain, and then going on from that, my dad, I think he was quite proud that I was going on and doing something similar.
Me and Mum have both done it now. She said it was too many years ago to remember, was her response. Typical mum thing to say. There was a group of them that drive down, go and pick for the day. So it's quite nice to share our stories together. When I moaned about how my knees hurt, and she's like, I know how it feels, I did that myself, and I'm like, okay.
But is this something you're gonna kind of keep up?
No, as tempting as it might sound.
So I wouldn't ever say no to it, but I've done it now and I've got the experience of doing it, so it'd be nice to somewhere along the line if it comes around again to do it again, if that makes sense.